Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a life-threatening battle with blood cancer has led one Kentuckian searching for a stem cell donor. And holiday fundraisers like the Toys for Tots are in full swing for the holidays.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. The time is 6 a.m. on November 27th. Now let's check in with Chief Forecaster Brandon Robinson for a look at your chilly forecast this morning. Brandon, people need to be sure they do not forget their jacket whenever they head to school or work this morning.
Absolutely, and you're back at it this morning. No more holiday for you. Thanksgiving in the rear view, and it's back at it this morning. So there you go. All right, forecast downtown Hazard. You can see at the airport it's 32 over that way. Christmas tree, it's our next holiday coming up there in Triangle Park. And matter of fact, look right there. I think I see a string of lights that might have blown loose there on the pavilion over there at the farmers market. So again, a bit breezy out there. I actually managed to get my Christmas decorations up this weekend. I already lost an inflatable, so I have to see how that goes. I think it just come unplugged. We'll have to check it out a little bit later this morning. But you can see there, wind's been cranking all night long. You're looking at temperatures in the low 30s for the most part, a couple of upper 30s still hanging out there, and it's just Grundy and Harlan now at 37. Even Ashland's down to 34. So that front is making its mark on our region this morning. Everybody in the 30s to start the day. So statewide, already down to the already down into the 20s there in Owensboro, 33 in Cincinnati, 37 in Knoxville, but still hanging on to 38 over in the Tri-Cities. The breakdown for today, I think we will rebound back to about 37. Some clouds, maybe a flake or two this morning. I think that's pretty much gone by the wayside, and then some sunshine by later today. Olivia?
Brandon, thank you. In 2021, Montana Nickel of Montgomery County learned she had stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma, a life-threatening blood cancer. After going into remission and being re-diagnosed several times, Nickel, along with her family and friends, are on the hunt for a stem cell donor. Alyssa Williams sat down with Nickel to learn more about an event that could change her life forever.
For Chase and Montana Nickel, their love story has been anything but ordinary.
Fall of 2021, we had actually just got engaged, a few months prior? Mm-hmm. And we had COVID that August, and I had a lymph node pop up right here.
It was then that Nickel had been diagnosed with stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma, a life-threatening blood cancer that would quickly turn the Nichols' lives upside down.
Lots of different types of chemo. I have been cleared and re-diagnosed 4 different times now. A stem cell transplant with my own bone marrow. Thought that would be it. I was actually just cleared from that point earlier this year over the summer, and had my most recent scan, and it was back.
Nichols' recent diagnosis led her to partner with Be The Match to host a testing event in Mount Sterling, where through a simple cheek swab that is sent off to the organization, you can see if you're a genetic match to Nickel for her next stem cell transplant.
We are going to be having an event at Josh Davis Real Estate on the 8th of December, and hopefully find a donor for my next stem cell transplant.
Nickel found her perfect match in life, her husband, who has been by her side through all of this. But now she needs to find her next match to potentially save her life.
Knowing that we are able to have something like this and get the word out and hopefully find a match that way is just huge for us. We can't thank everybody enough.
No. In Mount Sterling, Alyssa Williams, WKYT.
Once a match is found and they agree to be a stem cell donor, the procedure is a lot like giving blood. The stem cells are separated from the blood and then given to Nickel. If you are unable to attend the event but are interested in being tested as a match for Montana, you can text SWAB for Montana to 61474. The holiday shopping season will continue online with Cyber Monday happening as we speak. UK marketing professor Aaron Garvey says online shopping numbers have grown every year for the past decade, and he expects 2023 to be no different. He says it's because of the convenience and the fact that major retailers all have their own online presence. But Garvey also notes that social media has increasingly influenced the way that people decide on purchases.
People are sharing information online about deals. They're sharing information about gifts. They can do it on social media easily with friends and family, but they can also just as easily do it with people they don't know personally all that well.
As shopping trends show more shoppers prefer online shopping, many businesses in our region saw a great turnout of in-person shopping for the weekend of holiday deals. And with Thanksgiving in the rear view, many have their eyes on Christmas in the Commonwealth. The United States Marine Corps hosted their annual Hand It to a Hero toy drive Saturday in Bowling Green. The event has been hosted in Bowling Green for the past 23 years. Officials with the drive say it is all about putting a smile on a child's face on Christmas morning.
I've been a part of it ever since I was in the Marine Corps in 1969. We actually all took part, and all Marines take part in it. It's just the excitement and the thrill and the love of helping other children.
The toy drive is a part of the larger toy drive, Toys for Tots, and is expected to collect thousands of toys for Christmas this year. The Festival of the Mountain Masters wrapped up Saturday in Harlan. Artisans and crafters of the mountains were able to set up with their handmade items. WYMT's RJ Johnson joined in on some of the action and shares why this is so special.
Every year, the Festival of Mountain Masters celebrates artisans and crafters in the area.
So the Festival of Mountain Masters is a showcase of all mountain talent. Everything here is either handmade, handcrafted, or home-baked. And we have so many talented artisans, crafters, painters here in our region that come to Harlan and set up and sell for the 2 days.
Executive Director of the Harlan Tourist Convention and Commission, Brendan Pennington, says it's tradition.
So this festival has definitely served as a holiday tradition for all of Harlan County. It really kind of serves as a homecoming too, because we have a lot of people who have moved off from Harlan. They come in to visit with their families during Thanksgiving, and it really kicks off Christmas.
The festival is in its 39th year of unique items for sale while supporting small businesses this holiday season.
It's a great way to shop local and to support local artisans, local crafters. The coolest part about this festival to me is that you can come in and you can find a gift that is completely unique. You know, it's one of a kind, it's handmade, it's handcrafted, and you're not going to get that anywhere else, and that makes it just a little bit more special.
Jessica Thorpe makes wood slice ornaments, and this is her 9th year at the festival. She says it's a great way to share her art.
It's a nice way to meet other artists and network together and see your local people come back year after year. And that's an enjoyment, is seeing the same ones come back each year just to see your talent.
Pennington says going into the 40th year shows how this community continues to rally together. In Harlan, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
Pennington says this was one of the biggest years they have seen, adding that it would not be possible without all of the work put into the event. The Saturday after Black Friday is also known as Small Business Saturday, and folks hit the streets to celebrate local businesses. The City of Hazard Downtown Coordinator Bailey Richards says with the previous weekend's Pink Weekend, they were able to bring hundreds of folks out to see what the city has to offer.
So many people had not been into these businesses yet, so I think this is a great chance for people that didn't realize what all we have to offer to actually get out, see what we have to offer, and realize that they can shop local a lot more than they used to be able to, and a lot more is available here than they thought.
Richards says supporting small business is always a great thing to see in the community.
6:09 here on this cold Monday morning. Temperatures continue to fall. We're already close to freezing or below it in basically Moorhead, Jackson, Irvine, Hazard, London, Williamsburg, Somerset, and then pretty close everywhere else as well. Wise also at 32 this morning. So temperatures will continue to fall for a little while longer. Now wind speeds, these are current wind speeds. So you see 7s and 13s and 4s out of the west and northwest. Here is the gust, so you can feel again how cold it is out there when you factor in a 22-mile-an-hour gust at London, 20-mile-an-hour gust at Jackson, 17-mile-an-hour gust at Prestonsburg, and 18 at Moorhead. That's going to make it feel like it's in the 20s. So again, it's just going to be a cold day post-cold front overall. But the good news is the sun should come out later, help us rally a little bit, but we still stay below 40 degrees for daytime highs. Olivia?
Thank you, Brandon, and thanks for joining Mountain News this morning. More news is on the way. Coming up as holiday shopping comes, so does a new wave of scams. Stay with us to see how to be safe while shopping online.